Good evening. Welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, more Final Fantasy. Yahoo! We'll get back onto the Dawntrail. Toot sweet and in a hurry? Oh, absolutamum. So why would we want to hang out here? Let's just cut on over where we're supposed to be. Yahoo! Now, there's a slight difference I must note here. First of all, I noted that we've opened up a little bit of the map looking for some ether charges while we're waiting for the whole thing to run down. So we've got the 4 from up here, and that means there's 6 down in the bottom half here. That's fine, we'll get those. But with all the other maps that we've done, I noted something here. With Urapachu, we basically did the bottom half and went back to Tuliyola and then came back to the top half. Same thing with Kozmatu. We did the lower half, went back to there, Tuliyola, did Urapachu's bottom half, went back to Tuliyola, did this sort of top half, and then over to the next one. And as we've basically been doing that, we've also hit a slight snag here. We haven't actually returned to Tuliyola. So if we're playing the way we've been doing, we actually have to go after the main quest line here instead of stopping to do the quests in the village. It's true, we do. So off we go. Simply because we haven't had a return off the map. And the rule we basically set up for doing Dawntrail is when we return off the map, we basically fill up all the quests that are here so that we leave the map basically handled before we return to it. With the exception of like the crafting quests and the gathering quests and those sort of things. These are the only ones we're sort of not doing, if you would. The griffin is chasing me. Quick. Lose it in the bushes. All good in games. Nothing else around here, is there? Nope, still 500 odds to the south. Not I being chased by that. Or that one. This is our traveling companion. 94. Unnerved hunter. Okay. 590 to southwest. So, yeah, like I said, the sort of rule we established kind of means don't, like, I know we're technically leaving the village, and it's like, okay, well, technically we should do the top, right? I'm sort of debated myself here, going, well, yes and no. Right? Yes, we are technically leaving the zone, but no, we're not really. So, for that reason, we're just going to continue on through as we do. And yes, this Golden City's more and more Section 9. Or it could be even worse. Right? Could be our wonderful friends from that one dead world. I forget them. The ones that had basically at the end where Meteon was talking about and stuff like that. First and second have already arrived in Manuk, or Mamuk. Ah, Freya. I filled my bag with Pibril before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. Boy, where's it going? Bukta ran this direction after losing Wuklamat. They undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. Straight ahead. This. My only insist the forest is green. I've seen over the cliffs. I've seen it being blue. This ought to be quite amazing. First sight of the bluing. Trial. Quite steep. Let's take our time and descend safely. Descend safely, drives over rocks, nearly goes over the edge. Alphino, what's got your interest? Rhea? Well, the excavator's on my way down. Cleared away the one fallen tree by barreling through it. England to defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. This, know that his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Perhaps, but... Oh, we got a salt cave with limestone in it and stuff. What do you got to say, Alize? Verse was dug to facilitate incursions into the force above. Tension notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. It was dug out? Why the erosion rate must be pretty ridiculous to make stalactites. These usually take hundreds, if not thousands, of years to manufacture. So they must have dug into a natural formed cave part. Or expanded an already existing network, one of the two. That'll be a fishing spot or two, on each side. Yeah. With what fish? I don't know. Complete the entire fishing guide is one thing. Like the Great Forest, isn't it? Vibrant glow. Alluring, isn't it? Take my paring stone, hold it close to the glowing rock. Paring stone? Fixes its boulder with surprising force. Natural magnets. It's meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants from an ancient meteor shower. Ah. Heterogeneous, different ether. They emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Idril be merciful. This ought to get some comments. We got some... There you are. As you can see, blue. It's all blue. Far cry from the upper forests, indeed. Already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Momok can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. Of course, it's a short distance for us in a game, but it's got to be a decent distance, reality-wise. Well, I will get the aetheryte before I talk to anybody. A real ja. Wonder what the final feat will be. rather more quiet than I expected. Whether or not from Rook's fears were well founded. Indeed, we will. Mook, I have no experience interacting with locals. I'd advise a cautionary approach. Oh, really? I believe so too. It's a hat. Hello, Freya. City of Silence. Yeah. Let's find that elector. Two streets seem to converge on this plaza. I propose we split our numbers between them. Given guidance, I also suggest we err on the side of moving through the cities in pairs. Well, there's 6 of us here. Intervel can go with me, Alize can go with Kryl, Thalen, Wooklamat. You guys can easily blend in. Wooklamat's going to be the one that stands out. Not just because she's third promise, but she's also... Oh, how close is this, by the way? It's still 200 to the south. This isn't a house because there's no roof. No roof here either. You can still hear me, right? And see me. Yeah, why would I be having trouble seeing you? I wonder. There's the ambient noise for all the citizens. You. Won't be the first time we've dealt with a silent group. The ones out on the plains were the same. Turns and leaves. Alright. I would explain what Wilcomat was saying. You still see me, right? Tells me you have better luck. They seem to be this. Building looks like a shop. Let's go take a look. Merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Stop following me! Yeah. He would ignore us. This could be the actual part of the feat, you know. I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. Just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Selector. Can you tell us where they are? Eh. Start stock taking. It's actually the right way you're supposed to diffuse the thing if you're in sales. Not so abruptly and curtly. No one will even speak with us. Massive stone structure on the west side of the city. Come quickly as you can. Well, we entered from the east side, so...
Up there!
bested by a mere shade.
Zorolja? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
The channeler is Zorolja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the Feet of the Brotherhood.
A test of yourself, your greatest fear.
Tuliyolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Zorolja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession.
Oh no. I don't know what he whispered in his ear, but something probably that will have a line with multiple Juljaja stones, and basically will have him facing us.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Zorolja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Two.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
No, he can't. He got his butt.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
There's a squeak I did not expect.
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Mother dearest, I guess. Father ain't so happy. Easy on your effins.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
Trial?
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Good. They both have grown a great deal.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
That was a dramatic escalation. Yeah, that went from 0 to absolute kick the puppy moment. Strike you as strange. Hence the venture there with or without Zeralja. You can journey there, but felt equally. Here, Zeralja, with his belief only the blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Name an openly biased man an elector. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility. Yes, we'd go meet her, hear what she has to say. Western outskirts, right? Yeah. I think I know why Golja selected him. It's the first real test of leadership. A leader has to deal with those who are inflexible and demanding in their ways. Accommodate what they can of them without giving them all that they would want, for they would unbalance the system. Yes, we could do with one ally. He looks troubled. Milaja? Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what is it you wish to talk about? Son? What do you think of Mamuk? You don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All the remaining cities are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that the best superior, or blessed Simlids are superior. That only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not denying to address outsiders, deeming them beneath their notice. Oh joy. Sounds like the ideal community so far as Bukjaja was concerned. Morse code. Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. And I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we do not dare speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. You have bested Bajuk Jaja. You, this inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. Reminds me of the 1939 Olympics. It's 36 Olympics. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not so lucky. Bajuk Jaja is just that strong. Seriously, I don't understand why he cheats so much. Seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mol Jaja of the Silver Scales. Guilty. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest only to become overcome. Yep, we remember that. We were the one that put the foot up his bum. Like, yeah, we know about him. Really? Yeah, we're from across the salt, and you're looking at the guy who specifically put his foot up his bum for it. Look at that guy kicked him back. Of course he did. He ran into me. Oh. How the individual may falter, the people still believe in the best blessed Sibling supremacy. No words about kicking his tail? Because of my father. He united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove Gul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character, and in doing so may give us the strength to renounce the blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake the zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Momolja going a bit far? You must decide that, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Alright. Are we going to get a point of echo? Hello, Freya. Oh no, what do you have to say? Gul Jaja labeled to break down walls, thus his very existence instead would lead to some raise them was unfortunate. Yes, indeed. Price we pay. Between the marriages between the Hugul and the Beaumont clans? No, I don't think the blessed are that. Fallen servants help this, I'm happy to do so. Motivations first. We're about to learn a horrible thing I have a feeling with. There was a number of broken pots that we got that glimpse from Bobukja's memory. It was for his devotees that joined this rite of succession. You're about to find something scary. Being limited to what I've heard through rumors. Seems more for Hail Zaktural. Something to show you. This place will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west. Follow me. Oh. It's a dinosaur! Only 94 zone. Whee! Well, I'm grabbing that because I see it right now. This is beautiful, though. Momulja in Ul'dah basically are blue magic attendants. Momulja come from here, the blue forest. I could understand a bit more. Isn't that a meteorite up there? This tree must benefit from unique ether. Yep. And we should press on. Was anxious for us to see whatever she had to show us. Oh, no need for repairs just yet. Go for a drive though. Beep beep. Not as much fun as driving the motorcycle though. Brum. Oh, it's the axe. For a second there I thought there's a two-person mallow cloud? Where did I miss that mount? The blue morpho! I know a blue morpho is actually a butterfly and it's not a reference to Venture Bros, but still. It's just like they had a boss over there, the mighty monarch. I'd just basically lose it. We'd all lose it. Canopy blocks out the sun. It's as if we're in a room without windows. Hunting camp, like it as not, or like as not. Momulja hunters learn their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. Others have continued on. Let's catch up with them. Like a twilight forest. I wonder what those are. What are we looking at then? That's a good question. Darkness Forest. How many Majula lives in Tuliyola instead? And where such tunnels could be found in the Heartlack, a well-kept secret. Everyone looks deep. This is the place you want to show? Lies just beyond this passage. Entering the ground are not permitted even to the devout. Unless I would reveal our secrets to you, rest assured I take full responsibility. Come, see for your truth of the blessed. Something tells me you're about to run across some sort of eugenic crap.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Yeah, she does not like heights.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakhui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
What kind? Cockatrice? Kieran. Yeah, very much in the form of Kieran. Oh, Jakaja.
A cool cha-cha.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mom.
Mother!
Kind of figured that one.
The third promise seeks to learn about Malmuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabulja. An infant.
Good looks every round.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive.
Okay.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
They weren't.
Of course it's horrible! It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Why do most of them die within their shell? That's the question I'd have to ask. sympathize with your pain, but don't use them as an excuse.
I should never have been born.
Now there's a crap line. Such things should have never been spoken.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral.
Yes.
If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Ah, good choice.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
Take it.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
No, but we've learned why you did what you did.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Heartfelt smile. Can we talk for a moment? Really hated him, Bokyo Jaja, forever my being. Ilihana, sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, released the most vicious this. He did. Could I forgive him? The minute I understood why he did what he did, the pain's been carrying, it just evaporated. Does his pain justify his actions in your eyes? Doesn't absolve his crimes, he must answer for them like anyone else. My duty is to assure no one Momo feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Yep, let's head back to the city, or where we're headed next anyway. Trust me, I know what it's like when people get pushed that far. What was the Asians' entire drive? Felt the only way they could get back everything they lost was to cause the great calamities to rejoin the world, rebuild Zodiark, to sacrifice all the new life to basically get back the world they once knew. So, like I said, we know how such thinking can drive one. I think it's actually, where is it? Not down here, is it? Nope. Could be close. 90 to the northeast, it's that way. We'll grab the ether on our way back. Absolutely. Should be visible wherever it's hiding. Yep, there it is. You can't hide. You have a big text sign over your head. You tried. Very well, mind you. $700 to the east. Really? It's like over here. I understand why the Mulja have their eyes now. If this is the land they grew in. Large eyes to... Oh, wow. You're just a regular monster. Things you see once you get off the trail. $370 northeast. It does have echoes of the Great Tick Forest, doesn't it? Oopsie. Angry, aren't you? Never mind. Recall you, please. Challenge log. Bosom Buddies is almost complete. Wait, enemies at my level. Betcha that's got a lookout point on top of it, this piece right here. The southeast. $120 to the east. Ah, there's one hiding in the trees again. It's a note, keynote. Yeah, that looks like still something up top there. 412 to the east. There's only 2 left to find on the ground here. Yeah. Oh, it's the basket guys again. From Ilmeg. I guess it's just a recolored enemy. Yes. They don't add that many new ones. They do recolorings and things like that, but that's understandable. Especially for a monster from another world. But with those guys here and the reminiscence of the Great Forest, I'm very thinking that Norvarant is actually like Zactoral, or, you know, part of, yeah, Zactoral. Northeast. Blue Eyes Abode. This is wonderful, isn't it? 15 to the north. That puts it like there. Okay, so let's head back up this way. We obviously passed it on the way down. What was the last one that was upstairs? Yay! Could be. That's near the actual aetheryte. I can take a return to that. That would put the last one over here. Over here? If it was over here, it would have told me to go that way instead of driving this way from it. Definitely did not do that, so... Why are you going that way? I fell down a hole. To the southwest. I think you got a dead bang where you put that marker. It's just on the other one. Oh no, there it is. Got it in one. One on the other side. Just like, ah, bastard. Right. So you turn down to Momok. And it should be south from this position. So it is down here. $184 to the south. Back in a moment. Ahoo! southeast. Southwest. There you are. Good fishing. Right. So let's get back into the city without too much of a hassle. Do that. We get a move and be difficult. Gods, don't I know it? Yeah. Emmett Selk, La Habrea, Xanos. All the more reason try your damnedest, look past how you were wrong and let bygones be bygones. Can connect with anyone? Incredible gift. It's her strength. Bearing such a burden. They've chosen a different path. True character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognition of our faults. Struggle I know all too well, yes. The crystal braves represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Having a moment to lose. Bandits sitting northwest of the city. Additional scales, or less ground in less time. Take one, gather as many people as you can. Maybe convince the folks to lend us an ear. Scale of trust. Time to tip the scales. Also, guys, tripping hazard. Clear your paths. Oh, sneezy. What business do you have with me? A word away from here. And the one that basically just huffed at us. Well, if blessed trust you, then so will I. What does it require of me? To speak with you, away from here. Bids us to come to Mokatsuzo. Strange place for assembly, but very well. I will not refuse for he who fights for our dreams. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Good folks? Some folks. Goods yet to be seen. The esteemed Bull-Jagja will be pleased. This fellow here is coming to us as well. There's a nursery. Huh? You can see why. But this is a standard thing that happens sometimes. In a community, community basically fight with a concept internal to themselves. Some people will stay and some people will leave. Usually, if it gets particularly sticky one way or the other, one side will leave, but that just leaves more of, well, whoever would believe the opposite item where they are. And concentrate, if you would. Rainbow bananas! Leave this place, outsider. Sun and star, outsider. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. Thank you, blessed scale bearer. Word of this gathering. I'll away for this at once. Wait at the location. Ginseng lumber. Interesting. Interesting? Just a little. You don't know, what things actually are trees and what things are shrubs. Especially when you don't deal with the particular tree in your native region of the world. Now there's a truth and a half. Would grant you his scale. Curious place to gather. I shall happily provide. You guys are right up there with the kicking the pants, aren't you? Yeah, the silver scales guys. Yeah, they got their butts handed to them. So we heard. You realize I'm the guy that kicked their butts? All of them? Where's Woklamat? Grabbing the other. Sorry to keep you waiting. Second promise as well. Need to remind you, this right is a competition. Advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize for your own benefit. And to communicate with the people, this right, you lead the race at Golden City. I need your help. Complete defeat? No, Momok has a problem. I can't solve it on my own. You're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand so we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I'm at your disposal. Nice. Happy cat smile. Woklamat, third promise to Tuliola. Promise? I thought you served Bokjaja. Hope he shows up. You deceived us. They did not. That shut you up. Scales they showed were mine. I entrusted the third, and promise in her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Woklamat has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. No longer your enemies if they're your friends, you know. truth about blessed siblings, but the price you pay to conceive them. Not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experience of its people, their lives, and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. Any wish here to break with the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask you to join us. I don't want any more of our children to die. Think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. Many cannot speak freely in your presence. Keep it out for Zarel. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Zarelja. Not Sorelja, but Zarelja. Everyone's concerned we're better equipped to help them. Make sure they feel heard. Why do you feel like you suffer so? The lack of crops? Is it... into the blessed siblings? Don't know what to think or how to feel of this. It's a good place to start. Salvation they would bring sustained me for many years, but if there's another way. Are you stuck on? Uneasy guides them even now. Indeed. Friend Boljaja. Stand over there, Freya. Glad Kona helps. In solving complicated problems, me not so much, but I'll support Momo people however I can. Respective strength, we can help them discover a new source of hope. Well, yes, head of resolve, head of reason. Not one. Two. Ah, let's die. Ooh, seafoam. Terrible. Remembering our history correctly, fought for a century in the land, infighting, struggled to make significant gains. Intermarried, first conceived. Why they relied on the blessed siblings. Alright. Land was once rare with ore. The Hyokwoi did not stop digging till the veins were spent. We're only good for so much. Traders, we have little to offer. Good life for my family, place where I was born, but that's impossible. Parts of this, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those people have known only open skies, bountiful land, cannot comprehend our plight. Take what we lack by force, and for that we need the might of blessed siblings. There have been other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. The forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through us. It always feels like night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate. Our crops shrivel and die, though cursed. Grows well as the Najul, Tikine banana, live Tural. Try living on that, and nothing else for so many centuries. Grows nothing. Not imagine hard why you'd want to leave. promised us more than strength. They promised us the sun. Dark and inhospitable. Didn't think twice. So, cutting down the trees wasn't an option? Among so many outsiders was intimidating. Enough to keep many of us here. Versus force, lead us to the fertile land above. Make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. Alright, you're still saying the same. Any concerns? Everyone has their own perspective. All the concerns about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Wish they had better land. Who'd get it better for them than the blessed Simlies? Stay in one place that can't provide what they need. I think the meteorites would have had some value, but apparently not. Hold on. The ether they emit makes the plants glow blue? Other ways they influence the local flora. We have a promising idea already. Take a moment to investigate it further. Please bear with us. We'll be right back. Not after those messages. Thank you. Magnetic and full of ether. No mineral resources, no. Apparently, I guess you guys are not that good to eat. Holy crap. Star Crier. Pink glowy bird. Stay away. I just don't want to get into a fight with you. Seems to be a hole big in the canopy there. Living here is quite another matter. It provides with the insights we need. Unless it shrivels through the curse. I think I can hazard a guess as why. Batter long ago never considered how their presence might be affecting the environment. This enormous boulder. Palpable even from this distance. Confident in sharing a theory of mine. Only the plants with etheric affinity for these can thrive in this forest. Guardian of trees create a dense canopy would be by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned nodule tree. Nice. Analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive, however. Ryle and him work together. Neato! May be crucial to determine what species may fare here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove them the cursed forest isn't so quite cursed, won't feel blessed siblings are their only solution. How can I help? Want me to climb the tree, break a piece of meteorite off from you? Plenty of fragments on the ground already, should serve my piece. We gather 5 pieces each. Disparate locations. Let's go collect some rocks and bring them back to me. But they're important. Oops. Edge. Well, being an edgelord, is it? Ah. Meteor shards. Okay, so you're glowy rocks. Oh no! It's glowing green rocks. Plutonium. Amazing how many radioactive. No! These aetheryte crystals are deep blue. That one's orange. Wind earth aspected. You gotta say, Alfie. Oopsie, Cryle. Tired of it. You would. Oopsie. Need one of these. Ding. Three, four. One more sparkly around here somewhere. There it is. They definitely grow crystals, so the etheric density is crystallizing. Find your fragments. 5 meteor shards. It's either that or we've got to introduce particular snarker that loves to gobble down rocks. And let's conduct analysis forthwith. This, I hope our efforts will this. Tell my sister to arrive. It's wait our arrival here. Meet her there as soon as possible. Right. Up this hill. Go this way. Could be a choice for corrupted crystals. Like, well, I know a vendor of corrupted crystals that might be, corrupted crystals. They enable for converters to change one ether into another. Got a whole bunch of, worked with a bunch of people to study them. Another bunch of people actually, this. Nokley and our Hyokoi. Might be a bit less fun. This. Don't know the first thing about the Charlian devices, but they have. Well, look, I'm glad he has them. Open this forward. Yes, I can feel it. Yes. Silver piece, please. Zeralja. Zerialja. Zeralja. Would have choice words if you knew what we're up to. His people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I will have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bull, Chakja, not least of all. This will be back soon with their report. Ah. Here we go. Light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. So what do we have? Analysis valuable insights. Is hopeful. Prognosis is hopeful. Earlier we asked you about the hopes you place into this and why they're important to you. Your overwhelming frustration you feel towards this forest. Yep. Lack of natural resources, inability to cultivate crops. You've ever struggled to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. This would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is the soil. Our tests found out the heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising here, as you've seen crops fail time and time again, but we discovered also the root of this problem as well. Meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy. Others, we know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Just dig up the rocks and throw them out. Across the salt, a place called Charlian, there's a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know the energy is most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. Right? I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Link Pearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. This is yours. You required the potato and the tomato from Toral, so might Mumuk benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than the Najul here? Precisely. Well, care must be taken to choose species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem. Your agricultural options should increase markedly. Right crops will need to have all prospered, both at home and in trade. The blessed siblings don't need to be the answer anymore. Then there never was any need to fight, never any need to sacrifice. Can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. And that is the truth. Past is the anchor that we judge our futures by. The old teaching ends with us. Less than absolute strength to you. Letting go of the idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, province. There's another way for our children. Our home will no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes we fight alone, but not this time. You say a few words? Let me think of something. Right? And friends both know you can find the light to banish the darkness. Been there, did that. Faithful allies as I can see the entire star. Victory of Valmanga is proof of that. Perplexing notion from an outsider, but not unwelcome. Said what we wanted to say. Defeat my father's shade. Clear the way for Mamuk's new bright future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you. Live up to your words. I will. Let's be sure to show him the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's eating tasty foods that they'll grow here. After, I think, we kick the tail out of that. Passion even for the likes of him. Continue to eclipse me in every way. And the choice is simple. It's an 8-man trial after all. We're counting on you, Wook Lamat. Yes. R6, there are 3. That is 9 overall. On ahead to announce her readiness. Finding the samples we Professor Exodus would find a new purpose here. Yes, but if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Meet our comrades, where Zeralja made final feat. Waits. Okay, I'm all twisted around here. Oh, I have to go up here to get on the level to basically cut across the town. Driven into someone's house again. We'll put no roofs on their houses. Deserve to be wet. So it's possible this will just be a duty? Maybe. I suspect this will be a trial, though. It has all the hallmarks of a trial. If it's a trial, we'll go with a team. Oh no, it's going to be a duty. Go. Have you seen him? The trial was intentioned to prove the supremacy of blessed siblings. Prove there are other ways people to empower themselves. True. Yeah, because this is, of course, not our fighter here. Get rid of you. Should be here soon. Several cutscenes. Item level 666. Base. Level 95. Okay, we have the level. We are 6 below the item level, though. That shouldn't be a problem. No, because the next set of items, I suspect, will be 670. The fact that it pulls it out base 666, it's based.
Zeralja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Of course we do. We need an 8-man group. We have one non-fighter in Erinvale. We need a second tank anyway. So we need another healer and tank, Alizé.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. but you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust.
What are you scheming?
He just withdrew from it.
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
Scions reunite.
This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
Also, you'll be the Minister of Technology. And
I could always count on you, Kona.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
he's a lot like a primal.
Everyone ready?
This won't be a Judy because I'm ready, runs.
No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you.
Bear witness to our resolve.
And the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
No. Throw that out.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales.
We've seen this already.
Blades of fire rain.
Okay, you are new. Reuse mechanic.
Take that!
Bread.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth.
Oh, barren bastard!
Field that.
How is this?
I don't know. What's your trick you're pulling?
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
For Lamachi!
Figured there had to be some nonsense to this.
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
Yes, we've seen that before. Okay, that was the last major mechanic change, I think.
You're not alone.
Sprint. Not doing the other one. The orange reverse sweep. Celestial Flamer.
We'll get through this.
I know not who you are. I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
No, I think I'll throw that on you.
Resolve the risen kindle. By crimson wrath be sundered.
That's one way to merge your two swords into one.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand after this?
I will be the next Dawn Servant. I will protect my people. Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see Lamachi become Dawn Servant. For Tuliyola!
Got one damage booster on him, I see. It should shatter the shade entirely.
That's my old man for you.
Angry.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Who? Kendril?
Arugadin? It couldn't be...
Rugatin.
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Kettenram, I presume?
Kettenram. They should recognize an Elzin.
No! Kettenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
Sauerkraut, yeah.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuklamat her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
You're the Archdirector. Show some dignity. Her friends and her comrades.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Why not? It's worked for the 3 rulers of Eorze that I'm their friend. And
Together we can achieve
Ishgard
anything.
and your
You
Albania and
place your
Doma.
faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives.
As far as I can tell, there's a piece of information we seem to be missing in this. You know, what's the possibility of a large amount of bonk, eggs that should be birthed but they don't? That's one thing. Lives that never were. Hard to get super angry with that. But that's just me. But if there's something they had to do to basically fuse them together and that killed them, yeah, okay, that's intentionally crappy and that deserves a smack up the bum with a big old boot.
Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
Oh, give him a hug.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Uh-oh. Thoughts in brain. If he's going to retire from this, and we still need one more on the list.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk-Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but
Clunk, clunk, bing, bing. But
I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
you're not headed back just yet, Urianger. We still have a city to find after all.
And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
Mm-hmm.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuk-Lamat. The rite ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Alright. This is where it's going to turn around and basically have us do all the othery stuff. Incredible. Prepared again without the second promise's support. Catch room once we have a chance. Be nice. And one piece. Not like a bit old hardship to see your precious children growing to fine adults. Indeed. Tell our people a victory. I'm sure they decided the feats before. Third promise. But everyone, we were just coming to you. Once not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. Knew you would. I was right to trust you. Now it's our turn. Shown us another way that we can rebuild our lives we've always wanted here in our homeland without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come across the salt, I suppose we'll have to treat with outsiders as equals, of course. It'll take some getting used to. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. You're not used to all the color and variety. Differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground. Places we never expected. Something new may come from something you love. From something you love, yeah. once, and someone you once hated might become your friend. Never know unless you keep an open mind. Not too open, mind you. While it may feel scary, taking the first steps toward understanding is always worth it. Learning about outsiders, we may help Mamuk grow. When they learn about us and what we've done, they will not. Generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so it shall remain. Atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Aurochs, and we and no other ones are responsible. For my deeds, I'm prepared to forfeit my life, but I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. You can sit. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. Last thing to see, need more jewel. Babuk hasn't fought this hard only to lose his father. You're truly responsible. The first person you extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. I'll be the first person to, yeah. Reading comprehension for the win. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuoliola. Cutesy pose by Kryle. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Say a different side of history, but walk a different path. And let history judge us anew. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. Mash it up and throw it in a pot and you bury it in the ground for a period of time or such with an airlock on it to ferment properly. No available for use. Yay! And of course, now there's subquests in the area. Yep. So you'll be doing all these quests before moving on to the zone? Yep, those quests and these quests, because they're all part of the same zone. Road to the Golden City with the Ether Current. Living legend, like to chat. Ain't no proper place for a chat. Cabins north, Blue Eyes abode. Fair enough. 1 silver piece. So when we're told to leave the zone, that's when I'll go do all those goodies. Yay! Start by cleaning these ones up here first. Not a silly idea. You do all the quests down here, then all the quests up there. Turn them all in with the ninja all that experience. And it's the only house with a friggin' roof. Nice. All the others seem to be missing. What you gotta say, Alize? Humble residence for a legendary explorer would have expected a manor dedicated exotic treasures. Heteron's disappearance, explorers banded together in search for him. Doubt they would have ever thought to look here. Since he settled down here. There's a better point, though. You traveled with your grandfather, Kryle. I'm sure of it. You have settled down in Mamuk. They haven't been exactly welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them, seeing how they've won them over. Methinks I need less for vigilance. Gul Jaja's behest to ensure your hard-won peace is kept. and incidentally to remind Jill of his duty should he have forgotten it. Old man ordered you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest. Say I'm more your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the Sekapur upon top of Zoram Rockmar? That's right, Keterum was one of those names. Stepbroker. You and our father fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle, Varmanganya being one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. When your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. Yeah. You trust in his judgment and the strength of his will, even if it means you sit on the occasional scrap. Sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond surrounding you, these bright and eager faces. Do. Comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Proves your readiness for the throne. We'll find the Golden City. This. Uncovering the legend should be child's play. Ah, there we are, Kryle. Especially since I believe I already have. All by yourself? How? When? Lectors for giving unfair advantage to claimants. Refused why my grandfather passed through Ibrix 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. All this visitors had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, the Hakyoi, whoever lived in Yaktel, ever dreamt those golden dreams. Exposed to certain triggers with magical aptitude, known to receive visions. Abilities are all representative. The Hakyoi are no stranger to the arcane. It means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to the inherent qualities proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. All we need to search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? Move us to narrow our focus, and then I propose we return Momok and make inquiries. While there, we can take the opportunity to see any necessary press. When everyone's ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. And that's my cue to basically go run off and do everything else. You've got a word or something that needs to be spoken somewhere. You're Kaokoi's boy, aren't you? Told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed despite my best efforts. To think it was a fool's errand, my own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Here are, older, wiser, and playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Not the only one who's grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it together. Where was I ever that young? Oh, I figured I'd be hanging around somewhere. Going this way around you, because I know what you're up to over there. Wait for me, Ketron and Seaton know my mentor, so we chatted a bit longer. Meet by there, alright, so I'll see you there. Well, the only place I haven't been is here. Cerulean Zertros. Alright. So if I grab my ether currents. Oh, that's right. I haven't finished the piece here to get the first current that's from the quest line. Get that first. Yep. Then we do East of the Heartlands, this one, that one, that one. And then we can basically zoom around and complete the rest of these and all those. Traveler, up with your sons. Any pioneers, meet me on the other side of this grove. You look like you've had a tumble of sort. Run from something. Often powerless. Thirds promised retainers. Please help me. And they said this. My husband and I were attacked by the rivs outside of the city. And then also I escaped, but he's no match for them alone. Please save my husband. Stop that. Murder, murder. One's always just a murder. The other one, this hunter, is going to be the one we basically work with. Speaking of which, Stinian can't be that far off. My wife sent you? Weavers don't usually attack, or they knew something for this. Turn, leave this. Yes. Off you head. I have something or other to quickly get all over the way. Oh, that gives me... will give me the 5 Aetheryte so I can fly around, and when I can fly around, I'm sure I can complete the rest of these pretty simply. I won't have to go up and down or other weirdy things that I need to do, which will happen in the last points of the quests. Prudent Hunter, what is it? Wait, irritating problem. Blue Leafkin? Were cursed by some misdeed or another. Fear they'll be cursed too with us. I don't believe there's any truth to that, but I wouldn't stop people from thinking I was contaminated crossing Passwell. Ah. When wandering these parts, I need someone unbeholden to superstitions to dispose of it, not to speak a word of the deed. Okay, you need me to murder something that your people basically flip out about. Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. Oh, you're one of those things. 100-year-old old grove. Wow. I'll be without fear. None agree on who cursed first or what misdeed. Was it Gorpro punished for felling trees? Others say it's a Bonnois punished for burning them. Each clan insists the blame lies with another, of course. Take away from the forbidden, dangerous areas. Went off in pursuit of a mark in that direction, has been seen since. Could it have been? No, it's just a story after all. Great service. For our normal hunting grounds, guess we're gonna find our missing friend. Yes, indeed you will. I couldn't be turned into a beast. You mean ether affecting someone and turning them into a beast? Yeah. Yeah. About that. We've seen it happen. We've seen Dynamis do it too. Chance to do something other than eat bananas? Little wonder they took a liking to the spiced meat. All you have is bananas and meat. Only so many things you can do with a banana. Thousand blessings upon you. My Gotolja is safe. No, this, arrive this. Those are Ayla, who left the city in search of mercenary work, you see. As I once did myself. You're from Eorzea. Felt in my younger years. So I suffered injury enough to go home for good. Now I can hardly manage to ward off the occasional fastidioso, it would seem. No longer protect you. Glory days mean little if you can no longer protect your loved ones. Oh, right. Surprised you don't recognize this. They weren't feisty, they were positively feral. Can't believe they were attacked by normally docile creatures. Something agitated them, I can't imagine. Driven doesn't bode well for us. Willing to help? What's going on where someone gets injured? Yeah, sure, not a problem. We can look it up. Taking the pants out of something this. There's little in for you. Don't get your hopes up. Thank him, dearest. He's doing us a kindness. Right. I'm just not open to open generosity is all. I'd point out to them. Well, you've, I'd ask him a question before I bail off here. That's a continuation. Light shirt, it's good in the rain. Right. Get all our ether things, then we do the top quests and the bottom quests. Beep, beep, beep. So that's going to be the next little bit. Probably the Monday, too. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, merchant. You. What weapons do you sell? Tungsten? 94. Okay. You are selling the 94s. Okay. Item comparison. Okay. So, the basic stuff is nowhere near it. Crafted one might come closer to it. But I think the weapon's actually a good comparison. You see, that's not that far off. Putting 40 on with the high quality would probably be not too far out of the place. What do those look like for pants anyway? Yeah, like all slops, they're missing the bottom. All I need is sandals with socks just to really make it go, eh? Crap. Yeah, I figured we'd be back to that. Bone Wicca, also similar color setup. Never mind. It is what it is. Ooh, speaking of which, I did forget to check one thing. There it is, 94. Okay, excuse me for half a TikTok. Not even a half TikTok video. Yay! Item comparison. Okay, so this is actually less gathering, more vitality, not the matter. Perception's lower, GP's lower, and this has got more materia in it. So it's really a case of the high quality version of this will actually be within 30 points. That's easy to do. Okay. So the 96 crafting gear should be a complete replacement. Well done, well done. Right, yep. And the next dungeon should have gear, which should basically be some path to break into the Golden Cities area, if I'm correct on my waiting heads. Ruganin. I just prefer calling them Rogarans. Rogarans, yeah. more help and mend my gear and sell me supplies. Hardly they believe they are ever adverse to aiding visitors. How many Najul they gave me. All we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. I have an inkling where the Golden City might be. You've come to help us? Can't. Lecter, forbidden speaking of the Golden, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. Anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Lived here for centuries. There's no corner of this, though not intimately know, save one. My blessings. A stone pier stands at the entrance of Sky Deep Cenote, the final resting place for the children we lost in our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph's doors. Do not explore its deepest recesses. Where the Golden City is in Yaktarel, it may be hidden there. Would you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. We no longer rely on the Blessed City, nor will we conceal the sacrifices we made to conceive them. No longer under our protection, it is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. I'm sure Book Jaja would appreciate that. We're here to offer any help you need it. Shocking. Your father visited the Cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago now, but notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him, a mage, I believe. Truly, Answer did not disclose his reasons, but descended past our cenotaph into the old Hawkboy quarries. Doubtless the very same excavated by Vorpor's dreamers. And the Golden City must be there. Why did they head north? In the depths of Cenote. Back Torel. This is all lower Torel, upper Torel, and the bridge. Seems a bit of an oddest. Winged beast or two lingering across this, they will carry you far below. You'll make a magnificent dawn service. Pronunciation. Speak your words, don't slur them. I think I was drinking something a little stronger than water. Everyone to here. Excellent. This will be another dungeon. Cool. Well, if that's going to be another dungeon, much easier to do it on the map. So let's get this blue. Yep, 3 left. What are we missing here? Did I not? I got 2 there. Get 2 here. Oh, you're still holding that ether. Still not done enough. Yes, you keeping thoughts. We need to speak with you in a moment. Hunter here. Well, almost a hunter. Strong-armed company of an explorer. I honor you this, mighty companions. No, you must be busy, Finn. Everyone else with their duties. Cool, none can hunt alone. You join me? Sure. Tell me what you intend to kill. Take every chance I have to gain experience. Willing to accept my more seniors. Here to be enlightening. It's to the north. Alright, we'll get this done. Oh. Hold it. There we go. 1 more star. skills. These will be picked up over the next 3 levels. Added enhanced accuracy, Coco Cure, and increased hit points. I got regen and cure now. Neat. Surge, and this is companion HP by 5. Store its own HP in all this. Coco Mediday. Yay! Anyway. Bum, 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 bum. We're gonna hunt one of those things. Quick, clever challenge for any hunter, but their meat is tasty enough to make it all worth the while. Partial to tree sap. Nibbling away. Sugar glider. Defend their score. Stealthy rocks have made meal in more than one instant. Keep an eye out, would you? I'll look by the nearby. You should go a bit deeper in the forest. Cover more ground. Meet here in a bit. What about this is actually going in repair? Ish. Like, we'll go in pairs. Proceeds to run off alone. Excusez, pardon moi. Well, this may or may not turn up anything. See how Choco Cure handled. Wait. So you got what you're looking for? I got a big old cat. Just like drag it back. Let's return. Compare our catches. Went to the canvas alone and won? What I was looking for, but I said, but these pose a danger to this. One fury out there is something we can all be thankful for. Had a feeling about you. Right. Sure, let's attempt the trial after this. Excuse me? How to explain, there's a reason I'm so keen to gain experience as a hunter. Brethren of Brax. Won't accept anybody. No, only hunters with finely honed skin and intuition are ever considered. Yeah, I decided I'd be one of them. I was a young foolish, thought I could hunt on my own, defiance of the rules. He snuck up on me, its fangs bared. But an arrow struck it down. One of the brethren of the Brax. He saved me, since I wanted to do the same. I remember basically inspiring someone by basically bashing in a bovine's head with an axe. Watch over the forest, keep it a safe place for others. Can't think of any other place to spend my days. True, true. Their trial is conducted in pairs. But all of them have been so busy lately. They aren't forthcoming with the details, but I've gathered that the beasts of the forest have been behaving strangely. They have bigger things to worry about than the ambitions of a novice. If you're as good as any of them, if we do the trial together, sure we can make it through. Hey, you'll help me. If you think I'm good enough. What I wanted to hear. No one else I'd rather have. It's closer to my dream. I have to do everything in my power to go the rest of the way. Okay. So that picks up that ether. Yeah, when I was doing Endwalkers and Shadowbringers, it was more just a case of get the blues to get the air travel, and that was about it. And then basically bugger-de-bum off. Get those, then I'm going to have to head here because I still have not given this. I thought I had. My goof. That's okay. I can take the quick ride down. It won't let me take the really quick ride down. You're a plant. I'm on a bike. Stuck my exhaust. Gun Zabraxel. I'm going to follow a suspicious individual. Oh there, my friend. Stealthy tread to help me shed some light on this. Interested in a bit of work. It's older residents coming and going from the Zorbits. Bearing waste and ravaged by war. Private matter, so I can't ask others about it, but he's up to no good. I need to know about it. Will you follow him for me? Around this time. Stick to his tail. Don't get too close, or else this is all for nothing. Yeah. Ah, fence. One of the elder one. He's probably... It's like, that's something major. No, I suspect he's more just offering to the individuals thereof. Once you get your full etherites, then you can go do that. Yep. Web. Aha. Destination. Years. That must not kick a lot of seeds out in the area. Passes. Sneak check. Doo-doo-doo. Follow him. Yep, he's stopping for a moment. Someone there. We've got 2 minutes to turn around and get out of the way. Just my imagination. See, stay out of that circle. Feel eyes on my back. Bird. It's like That damn yellow bird again. It's just standing there. Feels eyes on my back. See nothing. Better hurry. Be safe here. Stuck on the ground there. It's in place now. I just have to correct. Ninja scares the shite out of you. No one saw me. I'll just have to wait till the goods get here. Maybe I'll be in time home for dinner. Home for what? Ah! Did you follow me? I guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. I'm not doing anything wrong despite how this looks. Been trading with the Mamuk. Blessing of Hamon Rook. We have to be secretive though. You deliver foodstuffs to Mamuk, meat and vegetables that are hard to come by in their part of the woods. In regard, we get tickets to bananas. Each party leaves their goods in carts and we collect them and the others out of sight. Trade didn't have to be so close. Willing to embrace change have left for Tuliola. Those that remain, old grudges. Path of discretion. This, not even in Ixbra. Those can't forgive the past. Trading like this appeases both sides, even though our dealings aren't exactly known to most. I was young, yes, too young to overlook an old man wandering into these blasted wastes. Took my goods and returned home. If you could tell that lost sight of me, I'd be grateful. And I can take the teleport here and just drive across. Yeah. It's Thursday today, so tomorrow's going to be Starfield. Yay! Continue on with the main quest for a bit. I don't know where the quest, whenever you're following a Bethesda mainline quest, or even a mainline quest in most sandbox type games, knowing when to basically jump off the main quest and run somewhere else, that's always the thing. Where is the best place to call it over, jump off and run type thing? It has always been the case and always will be the case. Just like here, right? Obviously, once we get that ether point, we'll open up a dungeon, and that will be good enough reason to do all these sidey quests. Because they'll give the remainder of this 663 gear. Yep, so all those will give the remainder of that gear. Why it's a good place to do a runner off. This dungeon should have gear that, instead of just greeting on it, it might be worthy of looking at needing on anything castorized. Woo! You don't open, but I can just... Oh no. Yeah. Jumped it perfectly then. Find out where he was going? Yeah. Be honest with this. Where all the banana leaves come from. I should feel like I should keep it secret. When days come we can trade openly. Our bond is small threads like this. I have a funny feeling I lost him would be a bad line. Okay, let's take the quick travel here. Has it seriously been an hour? Going to hunt. And people are up for it. Hunt train, haunt train. Can't participate in the train yet. No, no. A to 8, A to 8, A to 8. Allegedly. Doing their hunts for their sack of nuts. Look at this bit. Southwise of that, I think. I mean, I can fly up here and do all these little quests. Yep. Grab that spot, which I think is a mark there, but it's sort of weirdly colored, like it's part of this. Like there's something distinctly up there. Passive beasts, those are aggressive. Hurry up, you goobers, you're lashing my press program. Oh boy, chat's getting grumpy already. It's like, no, speed it up. I need to keep going on the main quests. So says this one, so says that one. They've already been able to, it's like, here's an etheric signature. You find plants that are going to resonate with that. It's like, yeah, no, we got find that. We got that database. Databases are awesome. Right? You love those things? Ah. Oh. What's the point I would look at such a thing and go, God damn it, that's just a glorified spreadsheet. Not such as so. Cerulean Sidros. There we go. This leaves this zone, which will basically get when I fly down there. Couldn't pop a big enough wheelie. And this one I fly over top and that'll map this realm. Then do all these questy up here. Yep, these ones, those ones, this one. That's a walking mushroom. Fly, I'll get it. Yep. This dungeon will be like 95. I suspect it'll be about 670 on its gear. Opposing beast. Right into the deep here. We'll be flying back out. Not that it's got anything really neat to look at here. Discovered a new location. Technically, we're over the map line, too. Under the map line. This is a cenotaph, which means beyond this doors is... My succession, no, disturbing the souls at rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let us pay us respects, at the very least. Quick prayer. May you rest long and peacefully. Ready to complete my journey. Yep, that's got everything. There it is. Sky Deep Cenote now accessible. Regular duty has been added to your duty support. Oh, you're not going to give me that just yet, you scuzzy things. Okay. What does it say? It's fine. Have a look at this run. 640 gear. So it was 666 type there. This 650. This is 640 gear. All right. Well. Form a party and enter it. Yep. Party selection. I can't go anywhere there. Just... Oh, we get Alfino on this. Yes, we're taking Kryl. He doesn't have the option to be a healer. Just this one tank for this. Right. So... Yeah, so we'll have to go Alfino. We have to go this, and we are definitely taking Kryl. Oh well. Dungeon it is then. I was expecting to basically not do this, but I said I'd need that aetheryte thing before I do the rest of it. Look at them all. Dead and Voidborn. Okay, so we're now at 96 is our level, which means if I look at my actions and traits, I'm allowed to actually have Searing Light, and I have my Arcane Mastery. Right, my actions I'm allowed. Still not that. Boy. I am giving my Searing Flash, and I basically held off that for the next 4 levels. Go, everyone. Carbuncle's with me? Yep. Alrighty. Sky Deep Horror. Another one of those monks. Fought him at the bottom and before. I wonder if the reason they put this on here is to... Some people weren't using this. Like, there are some fights I've seen, people just aren't using it as a primary way of doing things. True? True. Right? Now, you might have a couple... Some people use it, some people don't. But by forcing an attack on it, it's, I guess, their way to basically go, hey, guess what? Yeah, you should be using this much more often. So we're going to force it. Beneath the water. We won't forget those children, not ever. No, we won't. Just keep us smacking back around we go. Okay, so it's 2 sets of groups. We got 2 more for the next thing. No chests? Nope. Ghosts and specters. Annihilate this ghost. Need 4. And they're going, why is nothing going? You're pushing 3. Oops. 3 people in a run, there's 4 people. That's why it's on number 4. Ollie? It's nothing to do with excuse anyway. There we go. Both earth and wind blow sand in their eyes.
I have you.
Got him? All right. Now, Wukumat was the only one close enough for me on that one. Get him, Trial. All right, what do we have? 20 seconds, and it's a ray of some description. Feather ray. Square arena with water either side. Immersion. First to be a nuisance to your party. What do you do? Attacks are coordinated.
Are you all right?
Blowing bubbles. Bullet hell time. Come on, Cryo, keep up with it. Bubble bomb. Fieldy. Okay. That I was not prepared for. Troublesome tail.
Back off!
No, I'll hit the immersion with that. Won't hit that any further. Be a nuisance to your party. Okay. Am I firing off these bubbles periodically? Take less damage. There he goes. Okay, so a couple got me there. Alright, let's have a look at that. What kind of striking did we get? Oh, we did. 225, 270 directed. I don't have scouting. Oh, I have a striking here. Bending. Bassos striking. Well, it's definitely going to be better than that. Yeah. Definitely beats the pants off of that. I'll have to see how it holds up when I get a piece of casting, fending, or anyone that matches my quest elements. How's your leg day? Guy deep. All right. It's gonna take another to get increase in your 10 levels to get your increase in AoEs again. Pretty much. So these are the Yarquai quarries. Before, when we killed the thing, Wilcomat said, "It didn't stand a chance, Kryos. Want everyone alright? Then let us proceed." And here, Kryos just commenting, these are their quarries. Who the heck mines stone like this, though? You know, call it weird, but watching how the stone's mine's a little bit odd.
Hold back.
Well, who wants to hold back there, my dude? I don't. So there's the glow stones. Yakoi. Glow because of the salts. So there was obviously salt water here too.
I have you.
Bank of the fire. Ah, there we go. It's an armory chest. Character armory chest. The bracelets. Bracelets. Laying, fending, here it is. Gathering, crafting, tidy, fending. Perfect, you up there. Alright, so augmented 196, 201. Vitality is up 1. Critical hit is up with this. Determination this. So it is better. But if you've already materia'd it, right, it's up in about 5 of your primary attribute. Can't go any further to inspect that a little bit more. No. Booger Armory. These guys built golems of description. These don't look like... Looks like their arms have fallen off. Rats. There are rats. What are these 4 things? Workers arise, eliminate the rats. Knew it. It's a trap. Wasn't hard to guess. Pretty easy to guess there, Alfie.
Back off.
I don't need it. Put the Kindle on Wilcomat. I would have thought Kona and everyone else would have been. Of course, we got living rock bones. I hear you remnants spark you.
you.
You cannot stop us!
Yep. Good thing we're ready for them, says Cryle. Speaking stone, smash them, smear them into pulp. I don't care. We don't make good juice. We make excellent juice. It's not made out of us as the main ingredient. Tend to have a bit of an issue with that.
Try this!
Get him, Cryle. Activate firearms. Sparkle chest. Necklace of aiming. Gonna fit right in there. You bunk. Or engage. Firearms. Prison. Okay. So these guys were not only rock workers with stone weapons, but actually... Oops, that was too early. Maybe it was. Always wanted to basically make the outside of the ring lethal. Mirror maneuver. Okay, that I was not prepared for. Ancient artillery. Guild. Okay, that one we figured out. We've seen that pattern before. Zardon. That mirror one was completely new. Die, die, die. Jeez, I've heard that before. Okay. Once we determine a pattern of attacks, we can avoid it. That's the hope, my dear. Alfie. Crud. It's gonna go that way, it's gonna go that way, it's gonna go that way. It's not gonna go this way. Mirror maneuver. Adding more mirrors to this. Okay, that's going to reflect. Crap, it's probably going to go this way, so we can go over here. Yep, fine. The mirror moves at 90 degrees to impact, so it is moving like a proper mirror. Oh, no, I wasn't ready for that one. That one, that one, that one. We're safe here. Send all the way to the back corner, please.
I have you!
Yay! Oh, armlets of healing. Nice. What nonsense is this? We've seen these before. Ah, the wrong core. So I think my theorem that Novarint and this region will come at. Yeah. You know, these forests and the Great Tickle Forest, Chiquita Tartland, this Novarint, North America, I guess. Where the peoples were slightly different, but the I don't think you're too wrong in your assumptions. Anyone else to run it to. We know all the places would have had their thing. First, having the most catastrophes, most of the ruins are all buried. This is fancier. Glyphs running across there. Used with Azur. What is that? I don't know, Wooklamat. Several moving textures underneath. Probably all hugged up to her thing. I don't think it's a golden city, though. Like I said, unless they never got this far down. These ruins are well preserved and buried, so it's entirely possible they weren't affected by that many disasters. Relics of the ancients. Entirely possible. Ah, there we go, a necklace. My necklace is 36 critical, this, vitality 196. This is 197. 2 on 1, yeah it is. Spell speed is a little bit much higher. Determination 103, determination 145. Okay. So we'll have to see. Oh, 6666. Base. So these weren't created by them. I don't think. Because if they had this level of magical technology. First of all, it makes it more sense that they're able to basically puddle stomp everybody. That I agree on. But the loss of this technology seems weird. For people that rely heavily on strength and stone tools still.
Now I'll show you.
Yeah. Expected more of a portal. This looks more of a portal. Alright, Hammerhead. Okay, listen. Maul Skull. Close enough. Maul Skull, Hammerhead. These arrows look like it's going to launch attacks in several different directions. Oh, the chest or anything? Nope. Thing's huge. It's huge. Time to test our metal then, says Kryle. Into its fists. Watch out, everybody. Okay. Skull Crush. That's a knockback. Small work. Damn it, he's throwing Minecraft blocks at us. Ooh, tank bust. Good call. Sure cast that. Can't sure cast that one, so we need to all be together for it. Slayer. Fire. Good call, it was AoE.
Are you alright?
Here we go again, another set of stones. gonna do both sides. Oh, angular. Yeah, that was unusual. Shield. Swinging blows.
Try this!
I have a short cast ready. Unfortunate. AoEs and spreads, huh? Flash layer, shield. When I was getting a little bit on the rough side there. I know he's got it handled, but there he goes. First time bounty. Ooh. Bonus 6,000. And book. Solo would just go nuts here. With first time completion. Oh, sweet. Ah, robe of casting. All right, we have to see what that's like. Glowy purple bits. Ooh, boy. How much difference is it? 2 more that. Debatable amounts. It's what? 611. Direct hit rate, determination set, huge critical hit, of course. So it really is the 666 stuff. So that really is the difference point, is it?
This place was of Yokhui origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time. Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
While careful study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
A golden light. Could it be?
The door.
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Floating golden stones. That seems to do it.
That's how, apparently.
Bit worried there, Waklamat?
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Anything reminiscent there, Kryl? Father and all?
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
Seven tablets.
How do we open it?
Come and look at this.
Everyone was too fast. You moved too soon.
Your tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Great. Do we have a key order to this? Or is it just proximity?
Leave it to Alfino.
Smiles. Don't mind running late into these sort of things. Golden light. Oh crap, are we talking about a Makeva system? Digitized entities. Brains in a box. This is all a simulation.
Is it the Golden City?
Ah.
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokwi described from their dreams.
I'd be dropping bombs about being isekai'd at this point. The macabre brain.
Well done! Well done indeed. You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of secession.
Not 100 yet, so there's still a twist. We haven't been to the northern regions just yet.
So we did it. We made it to the end.
Not yet.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone.
Mm-hmm.
So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Nothing less than the golden city of legend, I assure you. The circumstance prevents us from opening the gate. As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago...
Oh?
This knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
Miles.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Ha ha! Come! Let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
I suspect this is like one giant computer. This is one I've been waiting for. Yay! More questions than we set out, but for now, turning one piece is cause enough for celebration. We're petitioned. What were my grandfather's findings? That stone, but that gate. Merkava brain. Bodies digitized, they don't age, they don't do this. Few questions about the Golden City. If they wait till our claimant settled in or no role. There's Ascension back at the palace. Stand will be held in a few days' time. Well-deserved rest. That is my cue. Yay! Freebird, Yaktel. Okay, we're not proceeding with Peshekwa's quest line. That can stay there. Yep. So yeah, Riddler now a ruler. Much ado about nothing. Goody. We've got a bunch of Furia to pull out. No, it's run late, but that's okay. I gotta get one more screenshot of something though. Cool. I can take that way. Neato. Well, that'll be it for us tonight. Well, it will. We're gonna run away for another day. Alright, tomorrow we're back with some Starfield. Yay! So, you know, some behind-the-scenes leveling, but no behind-the-scenes questing. No. We'll basically be completing up the quests in Zaktra. This, basically, between the Mamuja and the Zabrax. We'll finish up their quest lines, make sure that's all tidy, clean up the last bits in the city before we proceed with a good night's rest. No rest for the wicked, after all. No. So, with that, we'll play it out. Yeah, so, if you want to see what we're up to next in Final Fantasy, join me on Monday, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, to continue on the Dawntrail. Like I said, we got a bunch of lot of quests on the way, so if you want to see where those side quests go, or just want to hang because you don't worry about spoilers, join on. Unless you count those quests as spoilers, and I do, so I'm not going to say no spoilers. So, if you're up for that, I'll see you on Monday. Otherwise, tomorrow we return back to the Starfield. Yes, we'll have to bum along and see where we actually start to deviate from what we're doing once we return. I think we were on our way back with a whole bunch of goodies we had to get rid of. I think I saved once I got to the ship or something of that nature. We'll have to find out, because I'll see where we are. But it'll be a case of, I think I've gotten as far as I need to go in the main to basically start really exploring the sides. Yes. Now, for anyone in Perpetuals, this isn't going to be my only Starfield playthrough and doing a whole lot of it. Plus, this will basically just be a, like I always do, first out, find out. But I like to that's enough of this, that, and the other. We'll talk more tomorrow about it. So let me give a thanks to all those that tuned in, all those that tune in on the replays, and for all those on the VODs. Hey, thanks once again. And I'll like to say to all of you, catch you laters.